Another day, another dollar. What's them? Yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Yeah. Another night. What's them? Yeah. She give you drama. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? Yeah. You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? Yeah. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? Yeah. My alarm going off. Phone keep ringing and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling and my paper known for that just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? On the party going up. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your head in the game.
Hey, he can ball, huh? I run this.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. get the next one.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Come on, focus. You could do better than that.
Y'all ready to lose?
Get your mind right.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Man, I can't even watch this. Get your mind right. Again.
tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Hey, Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complementary pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Erik Spoelstra brings.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the center position. And for the Hornets, a bit forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Johnson is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams at the 5. It's his first trip to the line. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Passes to Wiggins. Over Miller. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against Atlanta. Deep 2 from Ball. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Ware. Inside. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GM, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Ball with it. Picked up by Hero. Again, ball missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Takes the 13-footer. He can't get it to go.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
There's Ball with the 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. Now
Adebayo. The pass to Ware. Shot clock at 5. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Drains the three-pointer. 6 points for Johnson.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mitchell passes to Hero. There's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Here's Hero. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And the slam by Williams.
It's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Mitchell finds Hero. Shoots over Johnson. And the wing jumper offline.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Adebayo. And Bridges with the block.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Hero against Johnson. Hero kicks to Adebayo. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. And that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Williams. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Ball, the pass to Nurkic. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Johnson for 3. They get it again. The Heat leading by 5. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Brent Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Trey Mann comes in for Ball. And Miami also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. That one goes. Count it.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now, Hero. 29 points for him last game against Orlando.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Finished off the break. The Heat lead by 7.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And they get it back. Here's Nurkic. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 7. That's the Heat on the break. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform you.
Oh, and I know you.
Substitution on the court.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Wiggins, Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 9.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Passes it to Ware. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Mann. It's deflected. They retain possession. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 10 rebounds and 4 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Mann passes to Johnson. Oh, good on the 3. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
The Heat have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, and all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make steals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole other animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly, CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It's just fascinating. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 8, and it's blocked. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display, and ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
Man passes to Johnson. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 14 points for the game. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Bridges passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Now that's 17 points for Johnson. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 4. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Charlotte has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Man with it. He's got 6. Goes up at the stripe. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to the right wing. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 6. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Hero. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Man passes to Johnson. Here's Man. Covered by Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Man's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by Man. And it's Mitchell missing. Johnson kicks to Williams. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB wasn't that terrific talking to Shams. He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Wiggins inside the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wiggins has got 8 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Mann, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead
61. The Heat 60.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
A bit forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Johnson is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. So that's the Hornets 5. And Ware pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Stolen by Ball. Stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, high effort play by Hero, running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
Johnson outside. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Idris Bam.
Adebayo's got 5 assists tonight. Mitchell against Ball. Got that one up quick. Ball's got 11.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Mitchell looking it over. On the wing, Wiggins. Covered by Miller. Loads it up for Adebayo. Clock is at 3. Ball against Mitchell. And there's the pass to Johnson. Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Dishes it to Mitchell. He kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Hero. And the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 21 in the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Miller. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Hero. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 11 rebounds in the game. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
At the line for the Heat.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Wiggins. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Ball with the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Passes it to Adebayo. Hero against Johnson. Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an expressive team.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ware. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Here's Hero. Pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. Over Johnson. Hero, no good. Hornets trail by 3. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Also Mitchell out there. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Ball. 4 on the shot clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, coming off that screen, head up, Wiggins makes the right choice.
Mitchell against Ball. Over Mitchell. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Miami leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Hero. And they pick up 2. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the field.
Ball, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mitchell kicks to Hero. 13 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Ball against Mitchell. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then for the rotation.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Miami leading by 7. Mitchell outside. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now Mitchell. Now the pass to Jovic. In the corner, it's Wiggins. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jovic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Pass to Ware. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hero. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Good D by Miller. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Williams trying to break free. Ball no good. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Mitchell. Miller grabs the miss.
Nikola Jokic. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Floats it up for Williams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
The offensive rebound, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Hero, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Ball from long range. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Ball no good.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Jovic passes to Hero. Pass to Ware. Here's Jovic. 6 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson finds Ball. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bridges.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Here's Jovic. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Miller against Wiggins. The dish to Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There's a herky-jerky movement to what Kyle Anderson does. So difficult to guard him without fouling.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
There's Hero with a 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Bridges. There's the dish to Johnson. No good from outside. Well, Heat leading by 8. Mitchell in the corner. The pass to Hero. Left side, Anderson. Shoots over Bridges. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Heat foul. Khalil Ware.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets. Robinson's checked in for the Heat.
Substitution on the
And
court.
here are the Hornets now. Johnson finds Mann. Back to Johnson. Fires for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside. Wiggins. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Over Robinson. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Bridges.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Davion Mitchell.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Ware. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammates.
And the Hornets call time here.
Get loud and make some noise for your Charlotte Dancers.
Charlotte shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Passes it to Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. Charlotte shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Mann passes to Johnson. Back to Mann. He dishes it to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Heat leading by 10. Now, here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Bridges. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that one drops for him.
A big man with handles. Don't be surprised when Bam moves like that.
Here's Mann. Covered by Mitchell. Basket counts.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ware kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Ware. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
3.
Wiggins has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Mann. Covered by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Robinson. Mitchell outside. From outside, off the mark.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So it's Miami winning this one.